Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister calls for immediate review of disaster office. And in sport, West Indies women make a clean sweep in International T20. I'm Ricardo Roberts and this is Caribbean in 10 for Monday, October 23rd. I'll be back with the details after the break.
Grow your business or promote your event through the services offered by the Caribbean Media Corporation and CaribVision. Our distribution provides a platform on cable, terrestrial television, and websites. We cover carnivals and events from across the region. We can bring your event live and alive to the world. For music makers, program producers, businesses, we can expand your reach to in excess of 2 million households daily. Our other services include news updates to enhance your media products, studio space for program and development. We can facilitate the launch of new products and services and training. Contact us and we will help you unleash your creative ability, develop products and services, and provide the medium to watch them grow. Contact Loretta Skeet at cmccaribbean.com or call her 1-246-467-1044 or 1-246-253-3889. Call and book your carnival or event today.
Gotta sort out everything right now. Me have no worries. Gotta deal with everything, yeah. Slow down, bust a slow wine. Boy, come grind up your body pan mine. See me position so your body can align. Tick tock, like a me a tell time.
Hey.
Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley says an immediate review of the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Management will be done to address disasters in the country. His comments come following the heavy criticism the ODPM received over their response to residents who suffered losses in the recent flood waters. Over the last 5 days, parts of the Twin Island Republic were affected by heavy rains, which resulted in sustained flooding. Now, some residents described the flood as the worst they have seen in over 20 years. Speaking to the media while touring flood-affected areas in East and Southeast Trinidad, Dr. Rowley said, in the age of technology, the ODPM should have done better.
By now, we should have within the public sector system a kickstarting that is smooth, where we get notice of incoming weather systems. And we do have structural arrangements in the government for first responders.
Dr. Rowley said we should be able to anticipate what incoming weather systems will bring to us and anticipate what the worst case scenario would be.
Repeated failure on the part of this agency. The government will take very firm action to review the ODPM and ensure that we have within the ODPM the personnel who have the attitude and the aptitude to respond to this kind of thing. We cannot in a situation where every time something happens, the issue is what the ODPM did and didn't do. I'm convinced that we do not have the correct personnel in there and that we are not prepared to respond. We had adequate notice.
That was Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley finishing that report from Karen Cozier-Phillip of C News. Moving over to Jamaica, where the Chief Executive Officer of the Firearm Licensing Authority, Shane Darling, says the agency is embarking on a new drive to get gun owners to regularize their status. Darling says the FLA is working with the police on the initiative. He says the authority is doing house-to-house checks on delinquent licensed firearm holders. He disclosed that during the gun amnesty in August, over 1,200 gun owners came forward, many of whom had not renewed their gun permit for up to 10 years. Darling added that the FLA collected more than $28 million from the amnesty.
We have found that many of these persons in the Kingston and St. Andrew area are dead. And we are now retrieving the firearms from the homes. There are very few we found are overseas. And so the drive continues. And we are going, I have spoken with the Commissioner of Police, and we are now going island-wide as it relates to recovering those that are still out there.
The opposition People's Progressive Party in Guyana says it is angry and disappointed at the appointment of retired Judge Justice James Patterson as chairman of the Guyana Elections Commission, GECOM. At a press briefing on Friday night, shortly after receiving the news of the appointment, former Guyana President Barra Jack Deol said his party will cease to support the activities of the government and will take legal action against the appointment.
Right now, this government will not have our cooperation on any issue in this country until they start complying with our Constitution.
Justice Patterson was sworn in Thursday night. A furious Jack Deol is of the view that Mr. Patterson's appointment as the new GECOM chair is a conflict of interest, since it was Mr. Patterson who chaired the Presidential Commission of Inquiry into the March 3, 2016 prison unrest.
Seems as though the president has picked someone who is in the employ of the government.
Mr. Jack Deol believes that the president has violated every tenet of the Constitution.
Because what we have here tonight is a fundamental assault on our democracy.
What then will be the PPP's next move?
We will also challenge this issue in the court.
Stay with us. Your Midday Sport is next.
That a good mix. I'm going to add my celery and my scallion. They're already starting to turn pink. Look at this one.
Right-hander Deandra Dottin belted an astonishing 100 as West Indies women trounced Sri Lanka women by 31 runs to sweep the three-match T20 International Series on Sunday night. Now playing at the Coolidge Cricket Ground in Antigua, the 26-year-old carved out 112 of 67 deliveries as the hosts chalked up 159 for 6 off their 20 overs after choosing to bat first. Dottin smashed 9 fours and 5 sixes en route to becoming the first woman player to score 2 T20I 100s in a career, following her maiden one 7 years ago during the T20 World Cup in the Caribbean. The Barbadian's 100 was also her second of the year, coming on the heels of her unbeaten 104 against Pakistan in the Women's 50 Overs World Cup in England last July. Dottin, voted player of the match, got support from Hayley Matthews, who chipped in with 34 from 40 balls at the top of the order. In reply, Sri Lanka women were held to 128 for 5 of their 20 overs despite half-centuries from Rebecca Van Dort and Shikala Siriwardene. That's Caribbean in 10. Good afternoon.